African Proverbs and Sayings. When one is in love, a cliff becomes a meadow. Love has the power to make seemingly insurmountable obstacles and challenges appear less daunting. It can change one's perspective and make difficult situations seem more manageable. It takes a village to raise a child. This proverb emphasizes the importance of community and collective responsibility in child rearing. It suggests that a child's well-being and development depend on the support and guidance of the entire community, not just the parents. By crawling, a child learns to stand. Learning and growth often involve taking small steps and making gradual progress. Just as a child learns to walk by first crawling, success often requires starting from the basics and building from there. Wisdom is like a baobab tree. No one individual can embrace it. Wisdom is vast and profound, and it cannot be fully comprehended by a single person. It emphasizes the idea that wisdom is collective, and that we learn from one another's experiences and knowledge. The sun will shine on those who stand, before it shines on those who kneel under them. This proverb conveys the idea that one must be proactive and assertive in pursuing their goals and dreams. Waiting for opportunities to come to you may result in missed chances for success. He who is unable to dance says the yard is stony. This proverb suggests that people often make excuses for their shortcomings. In this case, the inability to dance is blamed on the perceived obstacles, stony yard, rather than one's lack of skill or effort. You do not teach the paths of the forest to an old gorilla. This saying indicates that there are limits to what can be taught or changed in someone who is set in their ways, particularly when they are older. It's a reminder that not everyone is receptive to learning or change. If you are filled with pride, then you will have no room for wisdom. Pride and arrogance can prevent a person from being open to learning and acquiring wisdom. Humility is essential for personal growth and understanding. Patience can cook a stone. Patience and persistence can overcome even the most difficult challenges or obstacles. Just as cooking a stone requires time, determination, and patience, so does solving complex problems or achieving goals. If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Collaboration and teamwork are often more effective in achieving long-term and significant goals. Going alone may lead to quick progress, but relying on others can lead to greater success in the long run. Knowledge without wisdom is like water in the sand. Having knowledge is not enough. It must be accompanied by wisdom to be truly valuable. Wisdom is the ability to apply knowledge effectively in practical and meaningful ways. Do not look where you fell, but where you slipped. Instead of dwelling on past mistakes or failures, it's more important to focus on understanding the root causes, the slip, and preventing them in the future. A wise person is a wealthy person. True wealth is not just about material possessions but also includes wisdom, knowledge, and character. A person who possesses wisdom is considered rich in a meaningful way. The lion does not turn around when a small dog barks. A person of great strength or importance does not concern themselves with the criticisms or provocations of those who are insignificant or beneath them. It implies ignoring minor distractions and focusing on important matters. A close friend can become a close enemy. Trusting someone too much, especially in a close relationship, can lead to betrayal and disappointment. It's a reminder to be cautious in all relationships and not take them for granted. However long the night, the dawn will break. No matter how difficult or challenging a situation may be, there is always hope for a better future. This proverb encourages perseverance and optimism during tough times. The fool speaks, the wise man listens. Wisdom is often associated with the ability to listen, reflect, and learn from others. A foolish person talks excessively without gaining much knowledge, while a wise person values the insights of others. A dog with a bone knows no friend. Greed and possessiveness can lead to isolation and conflict. When someone becomes overly attached to their possessions, they may alienate friends or allies. One falsehood spoils 1,000 truths. The trust of others can be easily damaged or lost by telling even a single lie. It emphasizes the importance of honesty and integrity in all dealings and relationships. You cannot touch the buttock of a woman with one finger. This proverb suggests that important tasks or goals often require the cooperation and contribution of multiple individuals, rather than relying on a single person or a minimal effort. The cow that has no tail, God gives long horns. Even if someone appears to lack a certain advantage or physical attribute, they may possess other qualities or strengths that compensate for it. In essence, Everyone has their unique strengths and weaknesses. The moon moves slowly, but it crosses the town. Progress may be slow, but with patience and persistence, significant achievements can be made. The moon's journey across the night sky takes time, but it eventually completes its course. A canoe does not know who is king. When it turns over, everyone gets wet. In challenging or dangerous situations, social status or rank becomes irrelevant, and everyone is affected equally. Adversity does not discriminate based on one's position. The elephant does not limp when walking on thorns. Strong and resilient individuals can face difficulties or obstacles without showing signs of weakness or vulnerability. The proverb highlights the idea that inner strength helps overcome external challenges. Where there are no elders, the moon is dead. Elders, or those with wisdom and experience, are crucial for guidance and leadership in a community. Without their presence, a sense of direction and knowledge is lost. The mouth is a trap. Words have the power to either benefit or harm. This proverb emphasizes the importance of using language responsibly and with care, as spoken words can ensnare or free a person. The night has ears. This saying serves as a warning that one should be cautious of their actions and words, even in the darkness or privacy, as they may still be observed or heard by others. If you carry the egg basket, do not dance. When entrusted with a responsibility or task, one should take it seriously and focus on it rather than engaging in frivolous or distracting activities. Dancing while carrying eggs may lead to breakage and failure. A wise man can play the part of a clown, but a clown can't play the part of a wise man. A wise person has the ability to adapt to different roles or situations, even those requiring humor or lightheartedness. However, a clown or a foolish individual cannot successfully imitate wisdom. However much it rains on you, no wild banana tree will grow on your head. Difficulties and challenges may come your way, but they will not change your fundamental nature or character. External circumstances should not define who you are. Do not call to a dog with a whip in your hand. It's unwise to use intimidation or aggression to motivate or control others. Kindness and positive reinforcement are often more effective in achieving cooperation and results. The ruin of a nation begins in the homes of its people. The foundation of a successful society lies in the values, ethics, and unity of its individual households. Problems at home can lead to the decline of a nation as a whole. The strength of a crocodile is in the water. Each entity or individual has strengths and advantages in their own environment. Just as a crocodile is powerful in water, people may excel in contexts where they are most comfortable and familiar. The hyena with a cub does not consume all the available food. Even when an individual or group gains an advantage, they should not exploit it to the detriment of others. It's important to share resources and opportunities. You cannot climb to the mountaintop without disturbing the stones. Progress often involves facing challenges and making sacrifices. Achieving great heights may require overcoming obstacles and unsettling the status quo. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for something. Having principles and values is essential for maintaining integrity and not succumbing to temptations, deceit, or manipulation. The lizard that jumped from the high Iroko tree to the ground said it would praise itself if no one else did. This proverb emphasizes self-praise and self-acknowledgement for one's achievements or feats. It encourages self-confidence and self-appreciation. Ears that do not listen to advice accompany the head when it is chopped off. Ignoring advice or refusing to heed warnings can lead to dire consequences, even when one is forewarned of potential dangers. Love is a despot who spares no one. Love can be overwhelming and powerful, and it can affect anyone, regardless of their status or circumstances. He who wants rain must also accept the mud. Achieving a desirable outcome often involves facing and accepting the accompanying challenges or inconveniences. Rain, which is necessary for growth, can result in mud. To get lost is to learn the way. Making mistakes and getting lost can provide valuable learning experiences and help one find the right path in the future. When an elder dies, a library burns to the ground. The wisdom, knowledge, and experience of an elder are invaluable and should be cherished. When an elder passes away, a significant source of guidance and insight is lost. A person with too much ambition cannot sleep in peace. Excessive ambition and the constant pursuit of goals can lead to restlessness and a lack of inner peace. It's essential to strike a balance between ambition and contentment. A person who sells eggs should not start a fight in the market. It's unwise to engage in conflicts or disputes when one's livelihood or reputation is at stake, as it may lead to unintended consequences or harm to one's business. The feet of the lame are not disabled. Physical limitations or disabilities do not diminish a person's overall abilities or potential. Each individual has unique strengths that can compensate for weaknesses. He who is unable to dance blames the drum. When a person fails or falls short of expectations, they may blame external factors or others, rather than taking responsibility for their actions or shortcomings. By the time the fool has learned the game, the players have dispersed. Fools often take longer to grasp or adapt to a situation, and by the time they understand it, the opportunity or context may have changed or passed. The wise create proverbs for fools to learn, not to repeat. Proverbs are meant to convey wisdom and teach valuable lessons. Fools may repeat mistakes, while the wise create proverbs to share knowledge and prevent such errors from recurring. Thank you for watching our African Proverbs and Sayings, and we hope you enjoyed them. What lessons did you draw from these African Proverbs and Sayings? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and be part of the tribe. Thank you for watching The Tales of the Savannah. We will see you next time, in the Savannah.